Hey folks, not really expecting too many people to watch this video, but I'm going to state my opinion on pretty much the topic of discussion for this last week, beginning of January of 2019. Yeah. Alright, however, I know there's a lot of gripe and guff going on about how this game came to be. I mean, everyone's bitching about how there's no tank controls and how that it's pretty much not a fixed camera angle type stuff. And I literally even heard one guy saying, "Oh, I'm a big fan of Resident Evil Genesis." I'm like, dude, have you even fucking played any games? Like, it's Resident Evil Nemesis, not Genesis. Anyway, that's off point. Big fucking problem, huge problem I have with the second Resident Evil remake. For one, the headshot dynamic. Yeah, any fucking zombie fan worth his salt knows that you kill zombies with one shot to the head. Now, if you want to be anatomical with it, you know, because as most of us that have played the remake of Resident Evil 2, you see, okay, you shoot them in like the jaw, they still don't go down. That's fine, sure. But they should have at least had 2 headshot limit on the zombies. Now, a lot of people are saying, okay, well, Resident Evil is a survival horror game. And then people are complaining about how this is more of like an action suspense game or something like that. The thing is, though, you can have either one or the other. Now, like, Resident Evil 4 is like one of my favorite fucking games of all time. Leon's campaign in Resident Evil 6, that's also very fun to play. You're literally doing like Chris Costa type shit, you know, jumping, dodging, doing rolls and stuff. You know, you're rocking that SIG 5.56, you know, just an AR, ba 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 ba. You're fully upgraded firearm level 3. Zombie killer level 2, you got all that shit maxed out. You fucking just capping zombies in the face left and right. That was fun. That was amazingly fun. Resident Evil 2 remake, obviously the developers have never watched any zombie flick when it came of how you kill zombies. People probably argue the point, well, you know, most people that, you know, bought this game, they're zombie fans, and you know, if we make it too easy for them, like, dude, you're literally pandering to people who just want an action movie for zombies, which is who I am. I want to just see a bunch of military dudes fucking up 100,000 zombies in a given day. I want to see fucking piles of corpses on a fucking mound and just, you know, yeah, we did that shit. Resident Evil 2, which is trying to go for a action aspect from what a lot of people are telling me, that's fine. I'm more than down with that. And I love the visuals. I love how they paid respects to a lot of the traditional scenes in the game, and also the rooms and whatnot. You know, granted, it is a remake. It's not going to be completely like the original, because that's the whole point. But yeah, I cannot get over the headshot dynamic. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Like, dude, you're trying to go for a fucking action element. The way that you would combat this, okay, well, it's either a survival horror or an action game, is you kind of have to balance between the two. Hence, if you have, you know, headshots and zombies being killed so easily, then you have to limit the ammo capacity. The problem with the remake of Resident Evil 2 is that they have a shit ton of ammo in the game, but it takes so many rounds to kill zombies, and it just becomes ridiculous. You know, it's like you have to either be a survival horror, hence, okay, I only have like 12 rounds, okay, there's 8 zombies, shit, I only have 4 rounds left. However, it's like you have 60 rounds, it takes fucking 55 to kill like fucking 6 zombies. It's kind of retarded. It really is. I know I'm kind of like divulging into like pros and cons between the original and the remake, and what the Resident Evil 2 remake could have been. Okay. I'll mention the pros of the remake so far. I've only played Leon A so far. Total score, I'd probably give it a good 7 out of 10. But more reasons why I give it that rating is because they did respect the original plot, the weapons and whatnot. That's one more thing I have to gripe on, is when I originally saw the Resident Evil 2 remake and I heard that there was going to be upgradable weapons and whatnot, I'm like, oh, cool, so that's going to make it easier to kill zombies, because I played the 30-minute demo like everybody else. I'm like, okay, shit, we can upgrade weapons, probably make it easier to kill zombies and whatnot, gives some versatility, because that's one thing I fucking hate in today's games is progression and whatnot. Video games are supposed to be a release from your everyday life. Like, I want to be fucking slaying zombies left and right. It's not supposed to be a fucking job. But still, like, on the topic of, like, say the VP70 that Leon uses, they decided to add a compensator, an extended mag, and that's about it. That compensator and extended mag. From what I've realized in Leon A campaign, those upgrades, they don't do shit. My biggest fucking gripe, is that the stock that gives you 3-round burst function is shit. If you played the original, and not to mention I research a lot of weapons and whatnot in real life. I go to the gun range like all the fucking time. I mean, literally like all the fucking time. The VP70, its real rate of fire is like, well, it's like, it's almost like within less than a second, you know what I mean? In the original, it's like, in this game, it's like, you can fire a handgun faster than that in semi-auto. That's another fucking gripe I have. But yeah, like when it comes to the general outlook of the remake, and if I have any criticism that I swear to God the developers for the Resident Evil 3 remake better have, they better have all the guns that you can have in the item box on easy mode for Resident Evil 3, like when you're playing as Jill. Well, Jill's the only character, duh. But, like the Magnum, the shotgun, the fucking M4, not the AR-15, the M4. Have the headshot dynamic to where, okay, we're slaying zombies all day. Have more zombies, have more ammo, or have less zombies, have less ammo, yet make the kills more effective. Just saying that. So yeah. My throat's kind of getting dry, so yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. But I'm not expecting any comments or nothing. Sorry for the alfalfa look. Resident Evil 2 Remake, I still have to play through the rest of the game, but goddamn, they have a lot of work to do when it comes to what they could have done. And I know within any market, especially when it comes to expectations, it's a hard market. I get it, but it's fucking Capcom, though. It's fucking Capcom.